Okay, does that work? Okay, that looks like it. Oh! Wow, that's loud. Okay. That's loud. That looks like it. Oh! Wow, that's loud. Okay. Okay. That's better. Okay. That's peaking, though. Audio is like peaking like crazy. I need to fix that. Oh, that's because the mic was at 100. That would explain it. Okay. That should be better. Okay. Oh my goodness, I was just talking for like, I don't know how long. I thought the mic was working. Okay, sorry about that. Let me adjust this so it's not blaring in your ears. Okay. We're back. Okay. We're back. Oh, let's see. What's up, Mr. CL man? Hope I pronounced that right. How do people make impact frames? That's a good question. I'm not too experienced with impact frames. I do know, what makes something look impactful, but I haven't I think you're talking about the drawings of the impact frames. I haven't done any. You just basically go in Stop Motion Studio and draw on your minifigure, from what I recollect. And you just make your animation super impactful by going super fast and pausing, and then going super fast and posing your minifigure and all of that good stuff. For how many frames should I do it? How many looks good and flows good with the animation? It's all a case by case basis. I should make a fight scene. Because I am not too experienced with fight scenes. I need to get better at it. Because that would be cool to do. What's up, people? Cinema Bricks, how's it going? Producting the Owen Productions. English, please. Brick Motion Productions, how's it going? Hey, do you use a camera or an iPhone? I used a DSLR camera, Canon EOS Rebel SL2. Let's see, what stop motion you making? A tutorial. Hello, Owen. Hello, Ancient Beast Official 2.0. I use 15 frames per second. Cool. I use 12. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Going pretty good. It's been a quiet day, so I figured I'd just make some animation and stream a little. Let's see. Use 18. Nice. I think 18's good if you want really buttery, smooth animation and you want that high frame rate look. Anything more than that would be too much, in my opinion. But I like 12 because it creates a more cartoony look, which is what I'm going for. How do you connect the camera to Stop Motion Studio app? USB to micro USB cable. Micro USB cable goes into the camera, USB goes into the computer, and you just hook it up Stop Motion Studio. Pretty simple. But pretty hard to find that actually online to figure it out, so yeah. Let's see. Let's get to animating. My goal for the stream is to casually look at chat, casually while I'm animating. Because last stream I animated for 10 minutes, then I looked at the live chat and I did it like that. But I'm gonna try to actively read the live chat while I'm focused on animating. Hopefully, I got my phone propped up on the table here, so hopefully we can flow a bit better when I do it like that. What am I looking for? Okay. Or something in the scene. But or something in the scene. But or something in the scene. But what's going on here? It's very foggy. Do I need to clean my microphones? Looks fine to me. Should I pay $10 to get Stop Motion Studio on PC for better consistency? I don't know what you mean by consistency. The only reason you would want to get Stop Motion Studio Pro is if you want to layer your voiceovers on the timeline, so that way you can animate to your voiceovers, which is actually what this tutorial is all about. So if you do a lot of dialogue scenes, I would recommend getting Stop Motion Studio. Stop Motion Studio Pro, I mean. Because layering your voiceovers over the timeline is very helpful. What's up, Monk Animations? How's it going? I use Dragon Frame, and I was wondering, recommend me to do Animate Deluge. English, please. You might need to clarify on that. I'm not sure. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Let's see where. Nope, not that. There. Nope, that's not it. There we go. That's what I need. What's up, Picture by Picture? How's it going? Okay. Or something. Let's see. But okay. Can't stay long like usual. That's all right. That's all right. Thanks for hopping on the stream. It autocorrected itself, meant dialogue. What do you mean recommend to do dialogue? To animate dialogue? What do you mean by that? What's up, Dark Vision Productions? Alright. Okay, what is something I see? But there we go. I don't want it to be. Oh, there we go. I want it to be like kind of over his head, so that way it kind of creates that like kind of glow. Like, should I animate dialogue or not? If you have a dialogue scene, then you want to overlay your dialogue. You want to voiceover first, and then put your voiceovers on a timeline in your editor, export that, and then put it on the first frame of your stop motion project timeline, so that way you can reference the voiceover to match with the animation. Have you ever wanted to switch or switch to? Just thinking of something to ask. I've considered it before, but the more I think about it, the more I don't, because I like old, clunky, buggy games like the old Mario Kart Wii and stuff like that. And I like old games like that because mainly nostalgia, but you know, the Switch is nostalgic to me too. That's kind of weird to say because the Switch feels new, but it is nostalgic to me. But I enjoy the Wii better, and I don't want to, pay over $100 for a used Switch on eBay. So, no, in short. And don't even get me started on the Switch too. Mario Kart Wii is the best? Yes. I meant, like, when you click the photo button, it kind of moves the cam. Oh, what? I did not know that this had YouTube ads. I kind of picked this video because I thought it didn't have YouTube ads. Okay. Let's see what some non-copyrighted music I can play. Oh, anybody want some classical music? No, wait, never mind. That has YouTube ads. We could try this. No, that's weird. Oh, we could try this. I don't think this has YouTube ads. The Mario Kart World music. That's hit and miss. Oh, well. We'll stick with it. Alright. What we got here? I've considered a Wii, but it doesn't seem like there's very many games to get aside from Wii Sports and Mario Kart Wii, but that's really it in there. Okay, there's no way you see this. Yeah, you saw it. I really thought nobody would see that text. Mario Galaxy's in there too. I like that there's not many games in the Wii because I don't want to play a lot of video games, you know. So just having that limited selection, I like, because I treat games on the Wii. I treat games on the Wii kind of like a board game, or like just another form of a board game. You know, that's how I view it. So that's just my perspective. So that's why I like the Wii so much. It's just old and reliable. All right. Or something in the scene. But let's lock our camera. You can get Mario Galaxy on the Switch though. Yeah, for like $60. Warrior Studios, keep that to yourself. What is your favorite board game? That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Because it's all about, you know, I don't have like a specific favorite board game. It's usually just what I feel in the mood of playing, you know. What do you use for your editing software? Final Cut Pro. Wouldn't recommend it if you're just starting out, because it's like $300. But it does have a 90-day free trial. You have to have an Apple computer though in order to get it, because it's an Apple product. It does have a 90-day free trial, so if you're looking into upgrading to an editor, I would recommend it. It's a little bit of a learning curve, I will say. You have to watch a ton of tutorials on it, but it's, you know, once you learn it, it saves so much time in the editing process. See you later, picture by picture. God bless you too. Let's see. Mine is chess. Ooh, I haven't played chess in a long time. I probably should. That looked weird. Yeah, that's too much. Do you have a platform I could contact you on? I have an email. What are you trying to get up with me about? I used DaVinci Resolve to edit and Dragon Frame for the stop motion process. Alright. DaVinci Resolve, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just personally don't like... I personally don't like the name of the company. That's why I don't do their products. But if it works for you, yeah. Okay, I just want to share some of my stuff with you. Alright. I like your animations. You can just send me a link to your video on like on like a comment or something. I can check it out. I don't like to name the company here. Yeah, I stay away from their products. I'm like, I don't like. Why would you name your company that? Like, that's weird. I don't want to. No. But you. Yeah, we go with that. I've been averaging like I've been getting a lot more efficient with animating recently. At least with like one character talking. I like last night. Was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. I animated like 9 seconds of dialogue in like 1 hour. It was like really good too.
But generally,
I'm like, man, I'm getting fast at this.
but generally,
So it's always good when you can figure out to make good quality animations, like, you know, not slow. What type of music is this? What could use to make my camera less blurry because I use my phone? If it's blurry, that means it's out of focus. So like, make sure you're shooting on manual and you like have control over your focus, because if you're shooting on autofocus, it'll kind of bounce around and try to find what to focus on. Gotta go now. Alright, see you later, Ancient Beast Official. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, what is this music? Oh my goodness.
but generally speaking,
Okay, I cannot stand this music. This is weird music. Like I said, Mario Kart World music is hit and miss. Let's go back to. Let's get back to this. Except it has YouTube ads, but we'll roll with it. Alright. What is this stop motion you're making? It is a dialogue tutorial. I've been working on it for far too long, like 3 weeks now.
but generally speaking,
I'm just ready to get it finished, but I wanna add like enough like creative animations in it for it to be like really enjoyable to watch as well as informational.
but generally speaking,
Because I don't want to just have like boring dialogue scenes,
but generally speaking,
especially for a dialogue tutorial. So I'm just trying to
but generally speaking,
keep it fun and interesting, but also trying to
but generally speaking,
get it done. 3 weeks, that's a dedication, yeah, I know. It was only supposed to be like 1, maybe 2 weeks I spent animating, but I've learned a lot with this, and like,
but generally speaking,
and like just, you know, kind of figuring out how to animate faster, because,
generally speaking,
yeah, something I definitely need to get better at.
generally speaking,
What are your top 3 anime tutorials videos are your favorite to watch? That depends on the topic, really.
generally speaking,
Like, I can't point to like one specific tutorial, but like watching like a bunch of tutorials and grabbing bits and pieces from them is really the best thing to do, and just seeing what different animators do and try to find the best route for you.
generally speaking,
Oh, whoops. I am on the waiting screen. I forgot to change that. Sorry.
generally speaking,
Let's see.
generally speaking,
Yes.
generally speaking,
I need 1 million tutorials, don't we all? Don't we all? No, I need one tutorial that actually tells me like what I need to do. Like, how do I get better? That's what I need, just one tutorial. That way I don't like spend all my time watching million tutorials. But yes. How's it going, by the way, Nonstop? Thanks for joining.
generally speaking,
You should collab with Nonstop, Cheesy Ball, Tin Man Tape, and Star Wars Productions. That's a lot of people. My goodness.
generally speaking,
I like the idea of collaborations. It's just I have so many video ideas that I want to make that I have like 0 time.
Generally speaking, generally speaking, generally speaking, generally speaking, generally speaking, generally speaking,
I also do stop motion videos. I used to do 5 FPS. It's, but I prefer 10. Realized I never knew English words so important, but other brick formers telling me. Yeah, 10 FPS is alright. I would recommend like, I mean, if you're starting out, yeah, 10 FPS is good. I would recommend like at least 12 FPS. But if 10 FPS looks good to you, then yeah, definitely stick with it. And yes, definitely angled. Getting different angles and perspectives are the key to a good animation. Breaking Ridiculous, how's it going? No, we don't want Little Caesars. Trying not to make this look stiff. No. Oh, that's classical music. There we go.
speaking, the louder.
What FPS do you do? I do 12.
Speaking, the louder.
My main thing with FPS is like find one that works for you and like stick with it and don't ever change it, because that's like how I got good, is I just stuck with it 12 FPS for like 2 years now, and I like really started improving and figuring out timing and stuff.
Speaking, the louder. Speaking, the louder.
That looks strange. What stand should I use for my phone for stop motion? Like a brick belt stand, I'd say. If you can make a brick belt stand that, like, you know, that you could just putty down and not have to worry about bumping it, then that'd be the best option. Okay, that's what I use. Oh, sorry.
Speaking, the louder. Speaking, the loud.
We'll just keep it like that. It'll be fine.
Speaking, the louder. Speaking, the louder.
Yeah, we might as well bounce off that.
Speaking, the louder.
Dialogue tutorial? Yup.
Speaking, the louder. Speaking, the louder.
Oh. If any of you want like a dialogue quick tip on dialogue, I made a post with this animation, but I didn't have the audio in there, so I'll go ahead and show you what I said. This is the secret to good dialogue. Ready for it? Ready for it?
I will mention here that when recording voiceovers, you should try to talk as loudly as the dialogue requires. What I mean by this is do not mumble into your phone! Unless you're like whispering or something in the scene. But Jim...
That's my dialogue tip. That is the secret to good dialogue. What editing software do you use? Final Cut Pro. If you want something that's not expensive, then I would recommend like CapCut on the computer, because that's free. That's the best free editor that I've found.
In this video...
Oh, we already went back. Oh, whoops. Do 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 do. Yeah, that came out good. I think he's tutorialing. I think so. CapCut is great, yeah. Are you gonna do a fight scene anytime soon? I was just talking about that. I don't have any planned, but if I were to do a fight scene, it would be like with this guy, this like droid mech my brother made. I don't know if you can see it. It's like really interesting and like really flexible too, like with the legs and stuff. So that would be fun to animate. But no, not planning on doing any fight scenes, but I do like the idea of trying to get better at fight scenes. There we go. Oh my goodness, what's up, Brick Builder Bell? How's it going? What's up, Starface? What in the R2-D2 is that? Yeah. What's your favorite LEGO theme? I want to say LEGO Star Wars. Like, not looking at the prices, LEGO Star Wars is my favorite. But for like LEGO heads, LEGO City is my favorite because I just liked all the LEGO heads. Have fun making a tutorial? Thank you. What happened to your finger? That's a long story. Let's just say it's been covered up for about, I don't know, 5 days. It was not the greatest incident, but it is healing. One thing I will note, though, is when you use a drill gun, be careful that you don't drop the screw and continue drilling. That's all I'll say. Just next time you use the drill gun, just be cautious. What will you call that droid? I don't know. You guys think up of a name for him. If you get like a really cool name, I might just animate him in something. Make a little short brick film. What do you think of the smart brick? I think it stinks. Owen, you are one of my stop motion inspirations to keep animating. Yo, that's so cool. And there's YouTube ad. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad I'm inspiring people. Do you know to get unique sound effects into your stop motions? I always use the ones built in, but they're very limited. Oh, and Stop Motion Studio, yeah, they stink. Pixabay, YouTube sound effects, just look up, just search for sound effect you want and just screen record it on YouTube. That's one of the main things I do. But also Pixabay has some good sound effects. But really, just go on various websites and find sound effects, and then like build a library of sound effects. That's what I did, and that helps a lot. So I have like whooshes and impacts and walking and all of that. So I just pull it out of my sound effect folder. Usually find yours on YouTube. Yeah. Yep. Where do you find? Wait. Oh, you both asked the same question. Okay, I was about to say I thought I just read that. Or maybe we'll call this droid Steve. Steve? Nah, he's not a Steve. He needs like
The louder you talk.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know like if he's like, yeah. I don't know.
The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The louder you talk.
Maybe he goes back a little bit. Maybe just goes back like that.
The louder you talk. The louder you talk.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just ease out. Every time I do a tutorial, which has only been 2 times, including this one, I always learn something new about animation and just making things look smooth. So I am technically teaching myself while I teach a tutorial. That's pretty interesting. I went from 1 FPS to 5 FPS and then 8 FPS and now I'm at 15 FPS. This was when I started back in 24. Oh, okay. I started at 3 to 5 FPS and then I like jumped to like 8 to 10 and then I went to 12. Then I went to 15 and then I just resorted back to 12. That's like my whole timeline of animation.
The louder you talk. The louder you talk.
Yeah, that looks good.
The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The louder you talk.
Oh no. Ancient Beast official had a lighting casualty. Wait. Is your light like on a battery or something? Oh, is that the end of the stream? Didn't notice. Thought you weren't answering my questions. My bad. Nice.
Louder you talk. The louder you talk.
There we go. Oh, you mean like you were at the beginning of the stream? Yeah, I was muted for like the first 6 minutes of the stream, and I'm like, what is going on here?
The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The
I don't know. Maybe we should call him like Gerald. I don't know. Just some like clunky name. It has to be like a clunky name for a clunky droid. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be like a main villain in like a fight scene or if he's just gonna be like a funny side character. I don't know. Can we call the bot hand sanitizer? No.
The louder you talk.
Name him Bob. He does look like a Bob, but that's yeah.
Louder you talk. The
Bob's like the first name you think of, and then like you gotta dig deeper to find a name. But Bob is always a good
louder you talk. The
name if all else fails.
louder you talk. The louder you talk. The louder you talk. The
How do I do this? What What does the line actually say?
So let's jump to one of the lines to sound. But whenever I want to record over that audio to fit with the timing of it. So let's jump record your voiceovers. When I first words, but whenever timing of the animation as but all of this to voice the lines however you see fit. And then
oh wait, I already did that. Where's the okay, here we go.
This route really you don't have to look mate. When it comes to getting the best have more professional mics and noise and echo. For dialogue, I recommend making a little fork in your audio possible for dialogue. I recommend making a little for your dialogue before you animate. When it comes to getting the best audio and echo. And as for a microphone, I personally just use dialogue requires. The louder you talk, the higher the quality the voice lines will be. The higher the quality the voice lines will be.
Okay, that's what I say. Okay.
Louder you talk, the louder you talk, the...
Alright. Oh, wait, I'm still on the waiting screen. Whoops. No, the waiting screen. Yeah, it's better than a black screen. My arch nemesis. How about R2D8 as a little R2D2 reference, but that was just a random idea I had. I mean, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Like, R2D2 squared. That would be funny. It'd be like that animation of like R2D2 with guns where he like takes out a whole droid army. That would be fun. R2D2 squared.
Louder you talk.
Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. I don't know.
Louder you talk, the louder you talk, the...
It's enough of a pause that I can almost make it work. I don't know. That's gonna look strange. Unless I like really exaggerate it, maybe. Maybe it'll be more forgiving. I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm trying to make it springy, but ending in that without easing out. I don't know. Nah, that looks weird. I tell you what. If I just really make it snappy and just make sure to ease out, maybe. Something like that. Darth D2. Ooh. I don't know. I kind of like R2D2 squared. I just kind of like it. That would make for a pretty fun video title. R2D2 squared. That might actually work. I might have to think about a story around that. That would be fun. No, my hair moved. R2 squared is Darth Jar Jar's master. Ooh. Ooh. I thought Darth Jar Jar was Darth Plagueis, though. I thought that was the theory. I might be wrong about that. Have you ever? It's a strange question. How can I make a rig with I found, I'll show you my rig. It's like basically a bunch of Bionicle parts. Like this. Let me try to, but it's like this clear stand. I mean, a clear arm here. I attach just some flexible like Bionicle parts. That's what I do. How do you make them string though? Mine always tilt forward. What about ball joints? Yeah, those are ball joints. The Bionicle parts, they are ball joints. I have like these pieces. That's what I connect them to. So it all connects together. Oh, strong enough? They're pretty strong. I've never had a problem with them being too weak. Like they can hold their own pretty well. They're pretty strong. It's stronger than like a paperclip. It's been the best option that I've found so far. Small ball joints. Not sure what you mean there. You mean like anything smaller than like the Bionicle parts may not be strong enough? Wait, I already did the. Maybe I could just snap it, because I did the ease out movement, so maybe I could just snap it and make it flow. Ugh, that might be weird. That might be weird. I don't know. Might just have to roll with it. Okay, that looks better. I like that. When is this being posted? Whenever I finish it. I'm like, let's just say I cover this tutorial in like 3 steps. Like 3 steps to animating dialogue like a pro is basically the tutorial. Let's just say I'm still on step 1. And I've spent like 3 weeks so far on this. Like not like every night, but like I'd say I'm averaging like every other night I'm animating around 1 to 2 hours a night, so not like putting like tons of time into this, but enough to, you know, want it to be done, you know. First stream of yours, I've gotten WSG. I'm not sure what WSG means, but welcome to the stream, whole set. Oh, what's good? I would have never guessed that. Where did the S come from? That makes 0 sense. I feel like acronyms are a whole nother language. Sometimes I'm like, how does that mean that? I'm gonna go soon, but can you give me a short video idea? Short video idea? Pick an animation that you really want to make, and then figure out a way to make it short, and that's your short video idea. That's my idea. Because if I just told you to animate something, then you might not want to animate it, so. Okay.
Talk the higher.
Man. I don't know, I think it's like, what is the W and the S at the end of what's in the S and good is the G? It's confusing though. Yeah, I figured that out. It's just like, it's just weird. I've never been a fan of like, I guess it's not acronyms. It's it kind of is acronyms, but yeah, YouTube Ibs. I accidentally forgot my light was charging for a week straight. You can charge your light? That's cool. Where's the... Man. No, no. Nah, that looks weird. I'm just gonna copy and paste. You know, I'm just gonna redo that frame. Actually, it'd be better if I just did that. That's better. There we go. Now we're getting it. We can just do that. Oops. Is this how to write good dialogue? No, this is how to voice over your dialogue and like animation tips for like animating dialogue. More like that. I would like to do like a story video of like how to come up with a good story and like, because I feel like that would be really cool. I gotta go now. I need to sculpt. I'll come back soon though. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, a story tutorial would be good. Because there is a process I go through to like come up with stories, and it's like, it's a really good process. I think a lot of people could benefit from, because what I do is I haven't been doing it recently. I've been mostly just like writing other stuff, but I typically just like write like random ideas in a notebook before I go to bed at night, and it could just be like random thoughts, and I just keep writing until something clicks and I just get like a cool video idea. Like, I haven't done that recently because I've been like writing about like other things, but it's a really cool way to come up with stories.
Talk, the higher.
Oops, my hand shook. What's up, LYT Creates? How's it going? What's your personal favorite video? Mine would have to be Mr. Sophisticated Man, Super Sophisticated Super Guy. Yeah. Oh, Super Sophisticated Super Guy was probably the most fun animation I've ever made, because I was on like a time crunch for a contest with that, and I really liked that video. The comedy may have been a bit off because it was, you know, if you don't realize that he's like only saying Shakespeare quotes, then it might not come out as funny. But see you, Owen. I might hop in later, but I'm going for now. Alright, see you later, Brick and Ridiculous. Thanks for stopping by. But that was like my favorite to animate. But Smiley Face Dude is probably my favorite Brick film I've made. That one's just fun to watch.
Talk, the higher.
What are you animating? Dialogue tutorial.
Talk, the higher.
Thanks so much for tuning into my first stream. Oh, no problem. I saw that you were streaming. I'm like, oh, I'll just check this out. See what he's doing. Good for you. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Yep. Oh, no problem, man. Got any tips on how I can improve the streams? Improve the streams. I mean, there's nothing much to streaming, honestly. Like, you're basically just live streaming you animating, so that's pretty much all there is to it, and that's what really makes an animation stream an animation stream. So, I don't know. Maybe if you could find a way. Oh, no, you're too bad. Maybe if you could like find a way to screen record off your phone so like people can see what you're animating, kind of like this setup I have here, then maybe if you can find a way to do that, that would be cool. But other than that, I don't think. I think you did pretty good for your first stream. Probably better than mine. Yeah, I need a mic to do that. Isn't there a way you can just like take the audio from your phone? There should be a way to do that. I'm not too knowledgeable on like streaming off the phone. At least like when you're animating. Because my Mac's fan is so loud while running OBS. Well, if you can... Yeah. That's tricky. That's tricky. Do you... When you animate, do you animate off your computer? Like you have Stop Motion Studio on your computer? Because if so, yeah, even still, I'm not sure. If your fan's like super loud. Do you think you will ever do another stop motion contest? Yes, actually. For my 2,000 subscriber contest, I'm going to do something where like it's gonna be a lot different, a lot more involved than my last one. But basically, I'm gonna have you guys animate a scene that I need to be animated for the Iron Squad. And like the person who can animate it best gets first place, and their video will be featured in the Iron Squad, the massive brick film I'm working on that hopefully gets done this year. But yeah. Why is my hand like fidgeting around? Why do you keep getting timed out? Because I timed you out, because you were like spamming and not making much sense, so that's why. Kudzu, how's it going?
The higher the quality, the higher the quality. The higher the quality, the higher the quality, the higher the quality.
It actually looked pretty good.
The higher the quality, the higher the quality, the higher the quality, the higher the quality. Higher the quality, the higher the quality, the higher the quality, the voice. 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 Higher the quality, the higher the quality, the higher the quality.
Wait, where does he bounce? Ooh, that's tricky. I'll just bend him back. Oops, something went wrong. Couldn't get image from camera. Okay. What's up, Amen Studio? How's it going?
The quality, the voice. The quality, the voice.
Whoops. What's up, Pumpkin Bros Animation? How's it going? You're too bad. Okay. That looked strange. I need to redo that whole thing. let's see. Let's see. Are you monetized yet? No. I am not. Working on it, but still got a little ways to go. Still can't give her how perfect your lighting setup is, not gonna lie. Oh, thanks, man. A lot of it has to do with the camera, because I do the same lighting setup with my phone, and I'm like, this doesn't even look right. So the camera's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
The voice on.
What's up, Marvel mini movies? How's it going? Anyone here know how to add YouTube sound effects that's recorded to the library? Are you trying to edit off of Stop Motion Studio? Because I would recommend you get like a free editor like CapCut or something else, so that way you can import some sound effects and stuff to layer over your video. Because Stop Motion Studio is very clunky, assuming you're you're editing on Stop Motion Studio. Oh, and you're the only one who remembered my name. Yeah, I know it's Amen Studios. I made that mistake one time. Like, whoops, sorry. What's up, Shock Trooper Studios? How's it going?
Quality the voice signs. Quality the voice signs. Quality the voice signs.
Do 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 do. La 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 la.
Quality the voice signs. Quality the voice signs.
Man, I'm I've never timed out this many people in my live stream before. It's very interesting. But anywho.
The voice signs will. The voice signs will. The voice signs will.
I'm not gonna be timed out. I'm nice, yeah. No. There's been a lot of people I'm like, why are you acting weird? Like, I don't understand. I just don't question anything, and I just hit the timeout button. That's my motto. When in doubt, timeout. If you're animating on Stop Motion Studio, you can use Pixabay download sound effects and import from files sound effects. Turns out great. Yeah, it's just an editor. An editor that's not Stop Motion Studio would be a lot easier. I'm trying to remember which game this music is from. I know it's Mario Kart, but I'm trying to remember which game. Yeah, I listen to this stuff so much that it's like I just wait. Is this Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart U? I want to say this is Mario Kart U. I thought it was Mario Kart Wii. Okay. What music would you suggest for streams, Dylan? Whatever music you like, and just make sure it's not copyrighted. Just find like a video that's like a playlist of like all music, and like I have like a 3-hour playlist I'm playing right now of Mario Kart music. I used to stream with like my personal playlist of Mario music that I had on YouTube, but there's just so many ads in between that it got a bit too much. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Nintendo music. We'll just roll with this. Spread the Goofy? What? I'm good with spread the Goofy. I'm not good with like spread the weird, you know? You know what I mean?
The voice signs will be.
And I'll just snap them back. It's a movement, spread goofy, and fun animations. Cool. Sweet. I've animated more on this stream than I think I ever have on any previous stream.
Voice signs will be.
So, of course, last stream I was animating like 5 clones at once, like running from a hallway into out of the hallway and like on this big platform, and that was really time consuming, and I only got like a few frames within like 3 hours. That was rough, but streaming with like a simple animation like this, it's a lot more pleasant.
Signs will be.
Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Snappy but not choppy.
Signs will be.
Sweet. Here's what we animated so far, or I animated. You guys just watch me animate. Whoa, I did 5 seconds of animation. Let's go.
But generally speaking, the louder you talk, the higher the quality the voice signs will be.
Let's go. That's good.
But generally speaking, the louder you talk, the higher the quality the voice signs will be.
Awesome. Yeah. That's good for me. How long have I been streaming for? I don't think I'm gonna be streaming too long. I've been going for over an hour. Okay. Such a crisp 5 seconds of animation. Thank you. Nice. It's a nice and simple animation, so it's pretty relaxing in a way. Hoodie would have taken 1 frame in 3 hours. Oh, I don't feel like you took ages to animate. I mean, his animations, he's doing like really complex like camera movement with bouncing a basketball with like 4 different guys moving at the same time. That's tough. Don't end yet, please. I just got here. You've been here for a bit. I don't want to start another scene because I probably won't finish it. But man, that's the most I've ever animated on a stream. That's pretty cool. Yup. I don't know what else I should animate.
But generally speaking, the louder you talk, the higher the quality the voice lines will be.
What's up, PLM Studios? How's it going? What FPS do you animate on? I animate at 12 FPS. Oh. I think I might end the stream. I don't really got anything left to animate. That no, I don't want to risk like starting a scene and not finishing it. Animate something that a viewer wants? I don't know. Nah. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna end the stream. It's a short stream, but what's up, Sparkbreak Animations? You just joined at the last minute. Man. I'll show you what I animated.
Generally speaking, the louder you talk, the higher the quality the voice lines will be.
That's what I made. Alright. Yup. I'm going to end the stream. Go eat something. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end the stream, man. Only an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta be motivated though. I feel like my motivation kind of dipped. I mean, I technically could animate more. Technically could animate more. I got the time. I'm kind of hungry though. And my number one rule for animation is don't animate on an empty stomach. Gonna go animate? That'd be cool. You should animate Spider-Man bashing Batman with a crowbar. The only item I have that you named there is a crowbar. So, probably not. Go get food, we will wait. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird now. I'm trying to think. Because the next scene... Oh, I'll animate the next scene. It's pretty short. Because it's short. It's just I just say moving on to, and then it's B-roll of step 2. I can animate that. I'll stay. I'll stream for an hour, like 20 minutes. I can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Hashtag let 'em eat. Yeah. I'm not quite on an empty stomach. I'm just like, you know, hungry enough to know that I'm hungry, you know? So, I'll do another scene. Might as well. I'm already here. Might as well get another scene knocked out. Get this tutorial closer to being finished. Yeah. It shouldn't take too long. I need to change the camera angle, cause that's. Yeah, let's do this. Get a nice close up. Well, I gotta go anyways. Gotta animate Spider-Man bashing a clone trooper. Okay, you go do that, Kudzu. Oh man. Let's get some camera movement. Let's get some camera movement in here. Let's do this. Do you have a macro lens, Owen? I have a regular camera lens, and I have like a macro filter that I screw on it. Like, I'll show you. So like, this is how close I can focus right now. You can see it's like really closer to my minifigure. And when I take this off, this is how close I can focus, which is like not even at my minifigure. So, yeah. So, macro filter thingy that I use. It is definitely vital to animate with a camera like this. Should I get a macro lens for my phone? Yes, actually, yes. They make like those clip-on macro filter lenses, and it's like $20. If you can save up for that, that will help a lot, because I know with phones you have to zoom in a lot to get the focus on your minifigure to get a close enough focus. So getting a macro filter will help a lot. It'll make your set look a lot bigger because you'll have a wider focal length on your phone because you'll have it closer to your minifigure. So I'd say it's definitely worth it. Okay, now I'm looking a little bit on the hazy side. Whoa, what is that? A little bit too much backlighting. Okay, here we go. We do something like that. That looks better. Do you know what camera I should get for stop motion? If you're just starting out, just keep using your phone. And then if you want to upgrade, like get like a macro filter for your phone. If you want to upgrade entirely, you can look into like getting a webcam. I've looked in. I'm considering getting a webcam because my DSLR can't really maneuver well and is really clunky to animate with for like camera movement. So yeah, that's like the webcam will definitely be cheaper. Not as good a camera quality. Warrior Studios, how's it going? Wait, you like joined, then you left, then you came back. Man, let's go. Do you ever use onion skin? 99% of the time, no. I did try it out a little bit because I wanted to see if it would help me animate quicker. And it is good for some things, but I like it. I like just toggling between the frames better, and just, of course, with animating on the phone, onion skinning should be helpful because you don't really have this luxury of like scrolling on your timeline. So onion skinning is definitely good, just not my personal preference. Come on. let's get that going. Okay, there we go. Warrior, I need you to tell me how in the world you're able to post 2 challenge videos a week. I need to know your secrets. Because it's hard for me to post a challenge video any more than once a month. Like, what's your secret? Not that quantity is important, but... or as important, you know. But how do you do it? You really want to know? Yes. Tell me.
Moving.
Tell me. It's called homeschool. I'm homeschooled too. Too. But I only like spend like 2 hours max a day working on my videos. So maybe that has something to do with it. Because I do a lot of other stuff, and it feels weird to animate during the day, like I am right now. This is an exception, but it usually just feels weird to animate or like do it during the day. Well, I do as well, 1 to 2 hours. Oh, really? I work on them. Really? Okay. You know something I don't then. Teach me your ways.
Moving on.
Hey bro, do y'all have any tips for engaging animation like hand movements when characters are speaking? Don't make it boring is my main tip. Like, keep it energetic. Unless your character's like sad or something, or like, you know, if that's what you're going for. But if you want like a fun, snappy movement animation, like, just make it snappy. like think about key poses. That's my main thing. I think about poses my minifigure should make to best tell what he's saying, best portray what he's saying, and then I just quickly animate from one pose to another. Do. Do. But yeah, that's what I do, and a lot of it I'm still learning so much. Like, the more like each dialogue animation I make, like, I'm learning so much, because at first I was like really reserved with the movements, and then I like made it too snappy, in my opinion, like the Smiling Guy film. And then I like kind of toned it back, and I figured out, oh, that's how I make it snappy, but also smooth at the same time, so it looks really cool. Well, my secret is not to obsess over posting a video and to have a good schedule. I did that with my blindfold challenge video, and I was like, you know what? And I made that like in like a week, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so fun, and the editing was so minimal. I'm like, oh, I'll just keep this like running. I won't cut it too much because I like how it flows right now, and I just exported it. And then, you know, after posting it, I realized, you know, I didn't get many views, uh, compared to my normal challenge videos. And I'm like, what happened? And I realized after posting it, wait, I don't even care to rewatch this video, and I made it. Like, if I don't care to rewatch the video, then it's probably not a good video, you know. So that's why I'm really like, for this next challenge video, I'm wanting to introduce more of a storytelling aspect in it and make it more like engaging. I really want to work on like making quality challenge videos like that. Can't stay long, but I thought I would say hi. Hello again, PLM Studios. Can you give me tips on how to make my first challenge vid? It's a learning curve. I can't tell everything because it's a lot. You have to definitely lean into your video editing and just making the edit. A lot of the comedy from like challenge videos, at least for mine, come from the edit and just playing around in the editor and having fun editing. That's where a lot of it comes from. But I typically just do the challenge, record myself doing a challenge, and then I'll build the script around it, and then like piece it together and until it like looks like a full video. And then I'll record the voiceover, and then I'll edit it, and then I'll do a lot of editing to make it even more entertaining. And that's what I do. Your blindfold video was epic. Thank you. It was my least favorite animation. It was my least favorite video on my not on my channel, but as far as challenge videos go. It's funny because
moving on.
Yeah, that looks weird. It's funny because it's the videos that I enjoyed making the most and that I enjoy watching the most. Those are the ones that got the most views. So there is definitely something. It's definitely like if you enjoy watching it and you just can't stop watching it over and over again, then you know you have a good video. Challenge videos lean on mostly editing, like stop motion films are mostly stop motion and less editing. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
Moving on.
Ooh, that looks strange. We'll roll with it. I feel like I left you mid-sentence there, but I kind of don't remember what I was talking about. I know it's something about challenge videos, but oh yeah, it's the videos that I enjoyed making and watching back the most that did the best. I can't stand listening to myself. I mean, yeah, I understand that. When you do like a lot of voiceovers though, and you learn to like, you know, voice act and have fun with voice acting, that's what really helped me to actually like my voice. So I'm not like, you know, I don't mind listening to my voice.
Moving on.
Whoops. Starface, welcome back. Yeah, I like my voice. I just couldn't play it multiple times like you're doing. Oh, I get it. That's the secret of animating like dialogue though, is so you have a good reference of what you're animating. I can understand that though.
Moving on.
Whoops, that's not that great. Oh, YouTube ad. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked from these random YouTube ads that are playing. I voice act after I animate. It works great. Yeah, I heard you talking about that. Have you ever tried? I understand if it like works for you, but if have you ever tried like voicing first and then animating to the voice? Like it might sound weird right now, but if you try it, you might actually really like it. How do you get first number one like that? That's okay. I have no idea. You just commented a couple times and you just took the leaderboard, whatever that means. I don't even know if I like the leaderboard thing. It's weird. I think it just what's the word? It pushes people to spam more because they think if they spam more, then they get more points or whatever on the leadership thing.
B. Moving on. B. Moving on.
Ah! Why are we so clunky? I just think of what I want the guy to say, then animate it to that voice in my head and voice after. I can see that, but I don't know. I used to do that too. Actually, I used to make animations. This was a while back ago, but I used to make animations with no story in mind. I would just animate it like I played with Legos, and then I just make a story as I go along. That was fun, but obviously not the best strategy. What's with the moving on? That's what I'm saying.
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
Let's do that.
Moving on. Moving on.
No. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Moving on.
This is the average experience of animating dialogue. It might get a little annoying, but I really like the, having the audio there.
Moving on. Moving on. B. Moving on. B. Moving on.
Okay, I need to make that better. Just a few more frames. Whoops. No. 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 Not again. I need to like redo that frame because that's what's getting me here. Oh no, I need putty. I really need putty. Wait, is the screen frozen for you guys? What? Oh wait, why is it frozen? That's strange. That is strange. Why is it doing that? What's going on with this? No, still not. How do I fix that? Nope. That's weird. is it?
B.
Huh. I don't know how long it's been like that. Well, that's interesting. Can I disconnect this? And no, I'd be ending the stream if I did that. And that is not preferable. Huh. Well, I guess you'll just be staring at that from now on, because I don't know how to fix that.
B. Moving on.
I now understand why people were asking about the dialogue, because they didn't see any animation.
B. Moving on.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna finish this up and end the stream, because I don't know how to fix that. But I'm gonna take these last few frames, so you guys can stare at that marvelous frame for the remainder of the 10 or so minutes of the stream. Hello, Obsidian Bricks. How's it going? What the world? We need better music. Oh no, where's my... Oh no. Well, maybe I'll just turn on the waiting screen. You guys can get more action out of the waiting screen than the blank frame I'm showing you. Wish I could stay, but I'm busy. Oh, you're fine. I'm about to end anyways. And, yeah. What are you tutorialing? A tutorial? What else would I be tutorialing? How do you add a waiting screen to a stream like this? It's on OBS. It's a video. I looped a video. Well, it's an animation video that I put on OBS as like a different window. So like I looped it, and that's just what I can click on. It's a little tricky to add, but it's not too difficult. Okay, this guy needs to move forward. Okay, I'll have to do that when I get a mic. Yeah. Nope, he moved forward again. Or maybe... I use StreamYard, and you can add a waiting screen, for example. I haven't done it yet, though. Yeah, StreamYard's cool. I used to think that it was a paid-only live streaming software, but I've recently found out that it was free.
Moving on. Moving on.
We'll roll with that. What's up, Maverick Brick Productions? How's it going? I haven't done stream in a while. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I try to stream more frequently, but I just the thing is I animate like at night, like from like 9 to 11 is my typical animation schedule. So like I don't want to keep people awake if I stream. So that's why I don't stream too often. I have to actually like make myself animate during the day if I want to stream. So if you're wondering why I don't stream too often, that's the main reason. Because I rarely animate during the day. What the world is going on with this thing? Let me see if the thing's still. Oh, you're still frozen. Okay. There we go.
Moving on. Moving on.
A little clunky, but we'll roll with it.
Moving on. Moving on.
There we go. Oh, okay. Light settings do you use in Stop Motion Studio? Either you said what settings or light settings. But yeah.
Moving on to.
You know what? That's almost on the verge of looking clunky, but we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I am on the verge of animating on an empty stomach. Alright, see you later, Maverick Brick Productions. Thanks for stopping by.
Moving on to.
Okay, I have the opportunity to make this smooth. I just gotta do a few things.
Moving on to.
What if I do like a motion blur?
Moving on to.
Boom. Motion blur. No, we need more. We need more blur. There we go. What if I did like a...
Moving on to.
I don't know. Maybe I can transition into something cool there.
Moving on to.
Well, I would like to show you guys the final animation, but you're still... Oh, wait. Is it unfrozen? Nope, you're still on the same thing. Fiddlesticks, okay. Well, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles, okay.
Moving on to.
Okay then. Welp. That kind of stinks. I wanted to show you the final animation, but it's just frozen on a frozen screen. So that's maybe restart Stop Motion Studio. No, it's not Stop Motion Studio. It's OBS that glitched or something. And I can't really change that unless I end the stream. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream, and yeah, I got some animation done. I got let's see, I got I got 6 seconds of animation done within 2 hours. Wait, has it been 2 hours? It has almost been 2 hours. So, not too bad for a live stream. Yeah. So, I will see you guys later. I can't promise a live stream too soon, because I honestly don't know when I will. So, yeah. I'm gonna end the stream and go eat. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. And, yeah. I'm gonna go eat, because I'm really hungry. Possibly take a nap. A nap sounds really good right now. You're gonna try to stream every week? Oh my goodness. I mean, if you got the time, go for it. That'd be cool. Alright. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Wait, did I stop? No, I stopped recording, but I didn't stop streaming. You will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop, and you will no longer be live. Yes.